So have any of you guys seen the Clone Wars, right? You guys seen the Clone Wars, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you know that unfortunately, this reminds me of the stupid aspects that Dave Filoni thinks that this is Star Wars. I'm sorry, but that's not fucking Star Wars.
No, that's from anime. That's an anime character or some Tim Burton throwaway character.
This is the most horrid, and I hated it when he would put animals like this in the Clone Wars. I just dealt with it because it was small and short, and of course they kept this nice and short. But do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Oh yes, we saw Garfield, the creepy little gargoyle.
What is this? What is this Pokemon? Like,
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, Tim Burton rejected this character. He said, "Oh, Disney will pick it up."
Oh, it's so lame. I like Filoni, but he doesn't get like that. Does not belong in Star Wars at all, dude. That does not work.
I was like, the first thing I saw when I thought that, I was like, is this a Tim Burton movie? Is this what we're watching here? Is this Alice in Wonderland?
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to myself. Of course I'm talking to you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It looks like it belongs in Tim Burton's, like you guys said earlier. Yeah. So this is the one great moment of the whole episode right here.
Yeah.
It would have been so funny to see him being bit by a little rattlesnake or something because he's so low to the ground and nobody would have. He walked ahead of the baby like, oh, don't worry, baby. Yoda, well, a rattlesnake could eat you, but no, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't care.
You know when the sniper shoots at Yoda?
Yes.
Yes.
It was her shot that we heard. That
he didn't shoot. He didn't get a chance to shoot.
Which reminded me of I don't know why, but at the time it reminded me of in Braveheart when the Irish guy kills the assassin in the woods trying to kill him.
I remember. Did they cut his nuts off at the end?
I
remember that.
Yeah,
they did. Right? They cut his nuts off. Braveheart.
Yeah, somebody should superimpose Kathleen Kennedy's face over the Inquisitors from the Braveheart when he rips his nuts off.
You may take my baby Yoda, but you'll never take my freedom.
Take my baby Yoda, but you'll never take my fandom.
You've already done that. It's gone.
Opinion says, by the way, that cat creature hits at the baby Yoda, that annoying, stupid anime thing. That was they sell that of course they sell it at Galaxy's Edge, and of course
with the clearance sticker on it. So
it'll be a hot item on Black Friday.
So there's that. This is him. This is the Mandalorian getting his butt kicked by a woman.
Yeah,
there you go.
By Chunk from Goonies.
Maybe he should have had a chocolate bar. Waved it around. Like they waved remember they waved in the T-Rex, they waved the red flare.
Look how scared he is.
Bar.
Look how scared he is of her.
I know. I was thinking the same thing. Like, oh no.
You can see the fear in his helmet. You can see the fear.
Feminists are after me. There's nowhere to hide.
So dumb.
Is that a dick in your pants?
He's got the power of plot armor. He looks terrified. You don't even see his face, but he looks terrified. Mind you, I'd be terrified too.
This is the stupid moment. This is the stupid moment where they have their guns on each other, and he's like, "You want to get some soup?" This was
here's the thing. You think that this is a stalemate, but it really isn't. He's got bulletproof freaking armor.
Is she flexing?
Yes.
Maybe her butt cheeks.
See, that's the thing that they always do when somebody like her, like they put that thing around her arm to make it look like her arm's bigger.
Yeah, it's like a barcode tattoo. She was like a high school PE teacher.
My high school PE teachers were in good shape.
She needs to stop smoking so much weed.
Michael Stark is asking about how many identities Shaney has, and Shaney only has one identity. He just sometimes gets kidnapped or hijacked, or possibly he just has to go out some nights and has other of his friends step in for him sometimes.
Shaney, in this time, he told me, he's like, I can't deal with this. You guys deal with this show. And he called me up. He said, Dr. Ever, please, Skeletor's busy in Eternia, doing Eternia things. I need somebody, Ever, to talk about this. So here I am.
Luigi was
Hot
busy too.
venom.
So this was actually go ahead, share this. So this was another great kind of slightly rewarding moment. She's telling history about right after Endor. They're going to, of course, use these tiny little things to give us after Endor. Well, I'm a Star Wars fan. Endor is what I know. Blah, blah, blah. So they're trying to get this nostalgia and stuff in here. And so apparently she did some after, she says after mopping, clean up, that type of stuff afterwards with Endor. So it's the same tactic that Jon Favreau used in one of the exposés that was happening for this show. And they were talking about the Razor Crest and the ship. And Jon Favreau drops the same goddamn thing. He goes, "Look, everybody, it looks like Luke's X-Wing," after they had already killed him. So they're trying to win people back, trying so hard to win people back. So,
Can I talk about this shot for a second here?
Yeah, go ahead.
It looks ridiculous. Like what? They look like two people having a coffee at Friends' coffee shop. Hello, where's the coffee? Let's just look. You can see their legs. I don't want to see their legs. I don't want that. They look badass up close, but up from this distance, they look like weirdos. This is like the Central Perks, everyone. Come to Central Perks at Mandalorian's house. Central Perk. This is what it is. The Star Wars of Central Perk in Star Wars.
So yeah, it's like Swiss Family Robinson and Star Wars, right? Isn't that what this is going on?
Look how far away the camera is. Like, why do I want to see this pose? I don't want to see from this distance. An establishing shot for what exactly? To see these bums on the side? I don't care.
Yeah, it's pretty silly, but they do tell some story there. It says, she says the most worked with the most ex-Imperial warlords, and talking about that. So they were going after people like Moff Gideon, whom we will see, who is Giancarlo Esposito, who is also Gus Fring, that we will see later. So they're leading up to that. So once again, it's just they're feeding little seeds, little moments, little story beats in there to whet our appetites. But still a garbage episode. Then she says they wanted it fast and quiet. They'd send us in the drop ships. Then she says to him, no support, just us, blah, blah, blah. So she's talking about being, trying to clean up this stuff. And then of course, when the imps were gone, the politics started. And so it looks pretty cool when it's up close and they actually light the place. I mean, that armor looks badass. It looks
No, it
cool.
looks fine up close, but like I don't want to see legs. I don't know. I have this thing against people in these shows showing legs under the table. I don't like that. I like to imagine them wearing shorts or something, and they're all.
Yeah. It's like they're in an LA coffee shop, right? Coffee shop.
Central Perk. And like I said, they're in Central Perk having coffee. I just like how everyone in this episode was trying to why do you wear that mask? Like, do you not heard of I know about Mandalorians, but why do you wear that mask all the freaking time? And just leave the man alone. It's his identity.
Once again, they're kind of retconning stuff they've established in the Clone Wars. We saw the Mandalorians take their helmets off all the time. And here they are touting this whole the helmet, it's so special. And we got to keep it. It's like they've been taking them off already. Like, sorry, you guys screwed that one up.
He said, it is a rehash of the Magnificent Seven. Filoni did the identical episode in the Clone Wars. Except for in Magnificent Seven, didn't they all die?
Okay, so they did do that, exactly. Magnificent Seven, so right, exactly. They did this with several. I think there was literally
it's
two.
A classic Western trope for sure.
Yeah, it is, and it's not like that's not like a bad thing. It's just stuff like this. Don't get me wrong, it's good. I mean, it's good for whatever that is, but
it's only good if executed well. It's not. There's nothing wrong with an idea. Every idea has merit as long as it's executed well. And I didn't believe that this was executed well, to be honest.
This was Bryce Howard's vision, how the scene should have went. That's why it was so crappy.
So she says in this, I'm just going to read the conversation real quick. She says we were the peacekeepers protecting delegates, suppressing riots, which is great. I guess she was kind of working with that. And then he talks about the politics. And so they are talking about the, stuff that's happened since Return of the Jedi. I figured you had a fob on me. That's why I came at you so hard. That's what she says. She's like, I came at you so hard. Yeah.
Yes, I came at you with everything I had, my whole head.
With my flabby arms, I hit you as hard as I could.
On your helmet, which took firepower, really, but my freaking knuckles knocked you out.
And your
Horrible.
ears are ringing.
Yeah.
Was powerless against your feministity.